work or not, but I am attempting to go live straight with YouTube Live, something that I've never done before, but YouTube has not been allowing me to connect to through the Prism software that I usually use, and I still want to give you guys a bit of a tour. So we'll see if anyone finds this on YouTube, if you get a pop or not. And if you do, then great. If you don't, then I'm just going to do a video and then upload it when I get to El Paso later on today. Whew. But if you do see this right now, then, you know, lucky me, lucky you. Here we are. We'll be together. Well, oh, wow. Hey, Rebecca, thank you very much. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I've been struggling to get YouTube to work, and glad to know that there's something happening there, which is absolutely wunderbar, wonderful. I'm standing right now on top of the Presidio County Courthouse, which is in Marfa, Texas. We will not be, unfortunately, streaming this video to Facebook because there's been some sort of software issue. And I couldn't get the connection to kind of get going, get started. So we're just going to do it here on good old YouTube. And this is the view from the top of said courthouse, which is pretty neat. Oh, Alexa. Yes, that's right. We're in Texas now. Fantastico. Hey, good to see you. And we're doing something a little bit different. I'm using YouTube Live to straight stream, which means that I am not able to at the same time stream to Facebook, nor the videos that I've already shot ahead of time am I going to be able to load up into this thing because it's not my usual app. But still going to be friggin' awesome, at least the very beginning. Hey Jenny, thanks for the Purple Heart. Well, Alexa, I've not actually been to Fort Worth, but there's still time, right? And I'm glad to be able to show you a different place here in Marfa. So Marfa, Texas is named after a character in a Jules Verne novel. The novel is called Michael Strogoff, and it was written back in the day. And when Marfa was first founded, it was what was known as a water stop town. So if your city was on, or your town was along a train line, but not big enough to be able to have a proper train station, they would have a place for the steam engine to be able to refuel. And most important for steam engines, turns out, it's not coal or later, you know, gasoline or something like that, it's water. You needed water because, of course, the water gets heated by the coal or the wood and then creates the steam which powers the steam engine. So if you had a water stop town, it's where a train would be able to stop, fill up with water, and keep on going. The earliest trains would actually have to stop every 10 to 15 miles. Not very good distance. But then later trains could go as far as 100 to 150 miles. And in West Texas, where we very much are right now, and hence we have limited reception and signal and all of that, it was a absolute favorite in the Old West of train robbers to get a train right when it was stopping for that fuel that it needed, that water that it needed to power the steam engines. So pretty cool thing. Now I want to show you out the windows a couple of different directions really quick and kind of give you a sense of where it is that we are looking off into yonder distance. Basically, from over here, all the way over there, of course, all the way around, until we're looking basically over here. What you would see in the distance is Mexico. And the part of Texas that we're in is kind of, in a way, surrounded by Mexico on almost 2.5 sides. So this is kind of southeast by south eventually spinning around to west. Hey Diana, thanks for joining. I'm not sure, Diana, how good this video is going to be because I've been walking around Marfa, Texas for the last little bit of time, and it is hot as heck, and lots of heat but not a lot of bandwidth. So as we leave this county courthouse, the Marfa is in the county of Presidio, which is actually another city as well to the southwest of here near Big Bend, which is a national park area. This county courthouse is like the highest point. Oh man, jeez guys, you'll never believe what just happened if you're still out there or you end up coming back. It's so hot up here that, yeah, hey Alexa, it's so hot that my phone, hey Michaela, no? It's so hot my phone just shut down. It said it's an emergency, your phone's too hot, we have to shut your phone down. I'll tell you what, that's a first. We haven't had heat stroke of the phone yet. Yeah, that hot. I mean, you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but I am like soaking wet from just the heat of the, yeah, Texas, man. You'd pull a number on me, man. Thank you, guys. Well, listen, if my phone dies again because the live stream is taking up too much heat, I got a bottle here, Alexa. Thanks for the warning to get some water. If my phone does die again, we lose the connection again, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk through town like I was planning to, and I'm just going to record the video, and then I'm going to upload it when I get to El Paso later on today so you guys can see it, because oh my goodness, like I just need to like, hot monkeys, so hot. Yeah, real different than like our problems of filming in the rain in London back in October. And that's you know, we're filming in Berlin and be concerned that it'd be too cold, or in New York when we were in Times Square and it was freezing and we were like, oh, will the phone die because the battery's gonna run out? Right now I have my screen so dark almost that I can barely see it. I can see your comments pop up, but I can't really see what I'm looking at that well in order to be able to show you this stuff. So I've been up here watching for a little bit, and this is the main drag right here down through town. So I'm at the top of Main Street, so to say, and if you look down in the distance, what you can see down there is a traffic light blinking red, you know, on and off. And that is the one single traffic light in this town. This is a one traffic light town. And they say, you know, like a one-horse town in Texas. This is a one traffic light town, which means it's pretty small. And that's why it is, it's a great representation of, yeah, a small town in West Texas, because it took hours for me to get here and it's hours before I get someplace else. And we are out in the middle of it, really, of the desert. Out here. So it's an arid desert. It's you know, as deserts are, of course, they're always quite arid. It's a high altitude desert as well, relatively speaking, which means that at night it also gets really cold. So this area, you know, around Marfa and Marfa specifically, has an enormous range of maximum heat and minimum heat that, you know, you can have inside of the city, with records this time of year being as warm as 102 degrees Fahrenheit or as cold as like 39 degrees Fahrenheit at night. So a massive swing of potential heat. When we look out and let me just find the right direczione. Yeah, we're looking out this way. Then we're actually looking up towards where Mount Livermore is. And what you have up here, because you've got some elevation in that distance there, those mountains, as well as you know, elevation. So it's not bright, it's dark, but you're high up, which gives you great views. You've got the McDonald Observatory over there. And the University of Texas has an institute there to be able to allow you to really do some serious stargazing. This is really annoying. There we go. Hi, Michelle. Hello from Marfa, Texas. All right, so this building that we're standing inside right now, we're going to walk down and out of it. It was built by a British architect named Alfred Giles, who was a prolific builder in Texas. He built a lot in San Antonio, actually, and a lot in North Mexico. He also did this county seat courthouse